back. I look like crap right now. Oof. But, yeah, so I'm gonna finish that story time. And yeah, so I was at, like, Zach Goes to Walkout, I think. That's the part I was at. But yeah, so I'm just gonna start off there. So, yeah, okay. So, I remember what happened really good because it was, like, hilarious. Zach went to go walk out of the house, and the guys were, like, standing right there, like, at their side, but, like, they knew we were in there. Well, they thought somebody was in there, they didn't know us, but, the guys were standing there, and they didn't do anything, but they were, like, yelling, hey, get out of there, and, like, who are you, like, whatever, and then we just crouched down and crawled around, and then we ended up leaving, and then the next time we went there, it was only me and Zach that went there, and we go there, and, like, no one was there, so then we got up there, and we went to go in the house, because we tried to get the garage door open for the longest time, and we couldn't get it open, and there was, like, it looked like a really small garage, but inside it was humongous, and I'll tell you what's in it later, but, yeah, so we go to, we try to open it, and we can't, so then the scrapyard people were, like, with their cars, and they were, like, driving, like, moving some cars in or out, both, and they were standing outside, and they were walking towards us, and me and Zach were like, oh my god, like, they're coming, so we ran back, and there was, like, it was, like, the backyard part, so, like, in the side of the house, there was, like, a whole bunch of trees, and, like, dead trees, and just, like, wood, and, like, all that stuff, and then, like, beside all that junk, like, there was, like, a big, tall tree house, but we didn't go in that because we didn't know, we couldn't get in it because they were always outside, but then they were coming towards us, so me and Zach crawled on the floor, on the ground, to the side of the house where the entrance was, and then there was, like, a gate, and then our fence, and then, like, an opened part, and then the road, and then, like, the backyard, and then, so, they were coming, so me and Zach crawled to the side of the house, and we, like, hid in the wood, like, in the, like, there was, like, broken trees and, like, long grass and everything, and we had no choice, but, like, we were gonna get caught, we didn't know what they were gonna do, so we hid in there, and they were going in and out of the house, and they were, like, looking for us, and then, like, they ended up closing the door, and they left because they couldn't find anybody, but they were, like, yelling and, like, wondering, like, they didn't know where we went, and then me and Zach were, like, shaking because we were scared because they were in and out of here, and there was trucks over here, like, there was a whole bunch of stuff happened, and then we got, like, they left, so then we got out, and then we opened the door again, dumb us, but yeah, we opened the door again, and they were, like, I don't know, they were gone, though, because they were, like, busy doing work, I don't know, and then, yeah, they were gone, and then me and Zach couldn't get the garage door open because it was, like, chained shut, but, like, we could open it a bit, but we couldn't fit through, it was just a chain that was closing it, so, like, the chain was, like, it would open it, like, a little bit, like, it would be still attached to the wall so we could get open, unless we, like, broke the wall part off, like, the frame part, which it was kind of hard to break, but, yeah, so then me and him couldn't get in it, so we were like, okay, we'll just leave and wait for everyone else to come, like, tomorrow or something. So then we leave, we go home, do whatever. Next day, like, I don't know, 1 o'clock maybe in the afternoon, 2 o'clock, we walked there, and it's across from a church, just to let you guys know, and then the hospital's, like, right there. So, yeah, we were, walked back with everybody, and then this time we had Justine's little sister and her friend, and Katiana came with us, or Katiana, yeah, Katiana, she came with us, and so it was me and Tyler came with us. So it was Zach, me, Ray, Tyler, what's her name? Okay, Justine, um, Katiana's sister, and Justine's little sister. And so we go there, and we got the garage door open. I don't even remember how, but I remember the most, like, all the rest of the story, but, like, I think Zach, like, got it open, because there was, like, a whole bunch of stuff. There was, like, a old cash register here, and then there was, like, a whole bunch of tools. I think Zach put his arm through and got these chomping thingies, I don't know what they're called, and then he cut the lock open, cut the chain open. I know he did something with it, but yeah, the door got opened, and we walked through there, and it's humongous in there, and it looks so small. The building is still there to this day right now, or the house, and the door is probably still open unless they, like, closed it up and stuff. But yeah, so, and Sophie came with us. So this was, like, the last time we went. No, this was, like, yeah, this was the last time we went. And then, so we're going in the garage, and we're like, oh my god, it's so big. But it smelled really, like, it smelled really worse than the house. And so there was another door inside the garage, or inside, there was, like, the sunroom in the garage. So, like, it was a door that we opened, and, like, a area, and then you opened another door, and then that was the big garage with the big garage door. So we were in there, and we couldn't get that door open, but we ended up pushing it open, and it stunk really bad. There wasn't, like, animals or anything, like rats or anything in there. There was, like, we couldn't see them at least, and it was really dark. So we had, like, our phone flashlights on us, and just, it was crowded because there were, like, so many people with us, and I forget what I was saying. And then they were, like, working over there, but, like, because when we first got there, we decided not to go straight up the driveway, or straight up the driveway and lawn. We went around by the hospital, and, like, through the big field, and then through someone's backyard, and then across this lake thingy into the scrapyard, and then ran through the scrapyard hopped the fence, and then got into the bandit building. And I used to have, like, a really bad scar, or a cut, because we were trying to get over the gate, and it was not gate, it was, like, all barbed wire, the fence was, and I climbed over, and then I, like, got stabbed and I got stuck. It was really, And so went through there, we're in, and, like, they're talking, and we can hear them because we were trying to be really quiet. And, like, we closed the garage door so it wouldn't look like they would know. And so we got this door open finally, but, like, in the sunroom garage thingy, it was, like, a whole bunch of trash. Like, there was, like, tools and, like, everything. Like, I'm guessing it was, like, a science lab or something. I don't know, like a meat storage thingy, because there was, like, they had, like, dentist tools. Like, they had, like, the pulling your tooth out thingy, and, like, the sharp tools, and they had a table, like, one of those rolling tables with, like, sharp objects on them when we got into the other room. And there was, like, lab coats and, like, the masks thingies and, like, caps, and they had, like, bags of them, like, bags of hospital clothes. So we were, like, tripped out. Like, we were, like, whoa, like, we were scared. Like, we're in this building or house that nobody lives in, that people lived in before, but we don't know whose it is, and we don't know what it was before. It could be, like, a dentist place. I don't know. But there was a table, and it was really creepy. There was, like, a whole bunch of tables, but the room was packed, and they locked up, like, they boarded up the freaking garage door so no one could, like, open it. You could open it, but, like, you can't get in or out. And it was, like, then there was a locker, like, a big locker, and it was locked, but, I don't think it was locked, but it was like a crank thingy, and we were standing there and we were all pulling it to get it open, and it opened and it stunk so bad. And we opened it, but we ran behind the door, so we were like, oh my god, if something falls out or something jumps out. Like, we were like scared. Like, we didn't know what was gonna happen or what was gonna be there. So like we ran behind it, and then Zach goes, oh my gosh. And there was like meat, and there was like, I don't even know, like, I don't know what like kind of meat. I don't know if it was a person. I don't know what it was, but it stunk, and it was like a freezer thingy, and it had like cubbies in them. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It was really scary. I felt like this is where people got murdered. And Zach swore he saw blood all over the floor. We didn't go, like, we saw a puddle, but couldn't see how, because of how dark it was. And we didn't feel like walking behind there to look at with our flashlights, but he saw it. And he was like, I swear to God, that's blood and something's over there. But we didn't want to go, and it was like covered in, like, it was covered like in a bed sheet or something. Not a bed sheet, but like something white was over it. So we were like really scared, and we didn't know what it was. We didn't want to think and then like call the police or something and say, I'm doing something, and say, oh my God, there's a dead body here. Like, we didn't know what it was. We didn't want to like start anything in case it wasn't. And we would get in trouble because we're entering in something that's like, we can get in trouble for trespassing. So yeah, we're in there, and Zach's like freaking out. We're all freaking out because we don't know what it is. And then there was like, yeah, so there was like a table, and it had like a whole bunch of sharp stuff on, and there was like tables, and there was like, okay, the table was at the back, and there was like, it was covered, and it would look like a body, like, to me it looked like it. And then it was like, there was blood, like dry blood all over. But yeah, hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so we were at the, I don't even know where I was. I went to go eat dinner, but yeah, so I'll just explain it from, yeah. So yeah, there was like sharp tools everywhere, and we were really scared. We didn't know. Ah, Bella! Oh my God. And then, so my heart's beating so fast. That scared the crud out of me. And then we kept, case, yes.
Like, what are you doing?
I'm filming a video, Bailey. Bailey, stop laughing. Okay, so, Bailey.
Come on.
So we were, great. Okay, so we were hearing sounds, and then we were like, oh God, and Justine was like laughing so hard, she's about to pee her pants. And so she's like actually peed her pants, and we were like dying, like, and so next thing you know, Zach's swinging around a freaking, what are those, an axe. He got an axe from the garage. He's just swinging around. And then I'm like, I walk out and I'm like, oh my God, there's a policeman here. Like, the police are here. And then freaking Justine's little sister and her friend run to the church across the street. And I was like, oh my God, like, you just ruined it. Like, now they know we're here. So I'm guessing the people in the scrap yard called them. Bailey.
What?
Back up.
Back up.
Okay. And then, so, yeah, and I was like, oh my God, guys, the police are here. And they didn't believe me, and they thought I was joking until Zach's walking around with the axe, swinging around. Colton's got I forgot, Colton was there too.
So cute.
He's got a little, like, tools, like, I don't even know, like, all these knife thingies that they had, like, he had one. And I was like, oh my God, you guys are actually dumb. And so I ran away. And the cops came, and they got them, and then they, like, told them, you guys are trespassing, blah, 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 like, a whole bunch of stuff. But, yeah, so that was, like, the end of it. We almost got, well, I didn't get in trouble because I ran away, but we got chased. Like, before, like, when they were, I forgot to mention, like, when the cops didn't come, they chased us through the church and through, like, an alleyway, and I ran through, like, these long trees, and they were waiting for us on the other side. And then I just told my dad, and my dad just was like, if they come here, I'll show them what's up. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and I should go back there. But yeah, please like and subscribe, and thanks. Bailey?
What?